nonprofit hub, which is raisingthevibration.org. And those of you who know me know that I split my time between the entertainment world and the spiritual world. And I have my own spiritual practice at IamRaisingYourVibration.com and our new site that's being built at SheenaMetalSpiritual.com. And if you go on the internet and you type in PattiNegri.com, you're going to find my wonderful guest, Patti Negri, and my very good friend. Welcome to the show, my friend.
Thank you so much, Sheena. I love doing your show. The magic you bring, I love to be a small part of it.
Thank you, my friend. Patti and I also host a wonderful web series called Living with the Dead. You can find it at wearelivingwiththedead.com and on Facebook at facebook.com/welivewiththedead. And we do live shows called Antiques Go Show, antiquesgoshow.com. We're going to be March 8th. We're at the Loft Ensemble Theater in Sherman Oaks. And we're going to be doing with Belle the Haunted Doll as the star.
Yes.
You get to meet us, meet Belle, hear our story. He'll hear Belle's story. Then we will do a psychic mediumship gallery. We'll read you. We'll read your dead loved ones. And most importantly, we'll read your haunted objects. So bring them. That's what makes it the Antiques Go Show. And then for people who are VIP ticket holders, a seance with us. You want to do a seance with us? Because it's fun.
It is.
So please come on the 8th. We would love that. Sometimes here on the Sheena Metal Experience, and every Tuesday on my Haunted Playground show. That's noon to 2 p.m. on Tuesdays. This show 5 to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday Pacific time. I'm like, what's that? Oh, it's me. It's on Patti's phone. It's me talking.
Yeah.
Nothing distracts you more than the sound of your own voice, unless you're a narcissist.
Yes.
Then nothing makes you happier. Oh, what's that beautiful lilting tone? I'm like, ugh, what's that thing? Anyway, I do some special shows sometimes here called Lightworkers Unite. And that's what we're doing today. That's what we do every week on Haunted Playground. I get together with a fellow lightworker that I love and adore, sometimes more than one here on the show. And we do readings, healings, spiritual counseling, helping. Whatever you need help with, we try the best we can here on the show for 2 hours. Now, here's how it works. If you want to get on the show, you have to text me on my personal cell, 818-437-0886. That's 818-437-0886. Text me your name and your number, and I will put you on the list to get on the show. We do everything on a first-come, first-served basis because I'm the queen of fairness. That's a weird thing with me.
She is.
Especially in work. That's my Mars in Libra. You're like, I know nothing about that. Well, I have a Mars in Libra, and Libras are the balance, right? So they're all about fair, and Mars is my work sign. So, yes. And Mars also rules Aries, and I'm an Aries. So there's lots of Mars, which can be a warring sign, but can also be a sign about justice. And for me, justice means fairness. So if you want to get on the show, 818-437-0886. And that's how it goes. So, Patti, how are you excited about the next Antiques Go Show?
I am so excited about the next Antiques Go Show. It's next Friday. Belle is excited. I was actually going to bring her today, kind of like a little taste or tease.
Yes.
But she was so funny the other day. I thought maybe I better not.
Oh.
But she will be fabulous on Friday because she likes the live venue. We just haven't brought her into the technology of radio and video yet. Video she does.
Yeah.
I didn't want her turning off your radio station or anything.
Right.
Because she is sitting at the house right now with their eyes up in her head again.
Oh, no, she's got the tilted back eyes.
She's got the tilted
she
back
didn't want to come
eyes.
today because she's got.
Want to come.
So why don't you explain a little bit about what the tilted back eyes look like? And if you go to my Instagram, which is at Sheena Metal, you can see a picture if you scroll down of the two of us making funny eyes because Belle's doing it, but Belle's doing it like for reals.
For real. And we're just trying. We're not as good as her. She's got that scary up in the eyes, head up in the eyes. So, yeah, she's doing that right now. She's sitting in her rocking chair. She's got her 2 teddy bears. She's got her new haunted doll book with her eyes rolled up in her head.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm like, okay, you're staying home. Okay, stay with the dog.
Oh, when did the eyes roll? So when was the decision not to bring her?
I think.
And how did that match up with the eyes and the head?
I think they all kind of came together, and it was earlier today.
Oh, my.
I didn't look. I didn't move her. It's like, oh, okay.
That's a little scary.
Yeah, and the fact we're going on to do another seance after this, I just thought.
Oh, you thought, I'll bring her and it'll just be like a seance show.
Yeah. No.
But now, do the girls in our seance group, do they necessarily want her to be all, belled out in all her glory?
Probably not.
At the Is it sort of like, oh, great, Patty's here and she's brought her child?
Yes.
Do you want to bring
children
her?
Allowed.
And we're thinking about we're maybe bringing her to Dallas.
Yes. So that will be her first plane. Well, no, she came from Belgium to here, and Lord knows, but her first plane trip with us.
Right, but Belgium to here was in a box.
Yes.
So you're not gonna put her in a box.
No, and I'm also not going to put a black bag over her head the way they travel with Peggy, the much more haunted doll.
Yeah, but Peggy has issues.
She has big issues.
She has worse issues than Belle.
Yeah, she has so many issues that when Jane and Katrine flew over to film the Ghost Adventures with us, they would not even fly on the same plane as Peggy the doll.
Was they ship her? Is that what they do?
I don't know. They just wouldn't be on the same plane. I guess they shipped her, but it
Okay.
just, you could put it in your own luggage. But
So Belle is big. I mean, she's a big doll. She's not like a Barbie.
No.
So how are you going to bring her? In a carry-on?
Maybe in a carry-on, like a dog thing or backpack,
Oh,
or just
in a dog carrier
No.
under the seat?
I don't know.
Could you do that?
I haven't figured that out yet. Maybe in just like a little carry-on bag, not like a dog carrier, but like an overnight bag
Yeah.
with her head sticking out, rolling her eyes at people, blinking as people sit in the aisle.
And then hold her on your seat with your arms around
Yeah.
her and just the head sticking out of the suitcase with the rolling eyes. Give stink eye to the people on the plane who are misbehaving.
Yeah.
I love that story. Make sure to come and sit next to you. So anyway, we're at 818-437-0886. You've got to text me. You can't call me because my phone is sitting here and I'm on the air. Text me your name and your number. We will put you on the list to get live on the air with us. It's Lightworkers United today here on the Lightworkers Unite today here on the Sheena Metal Experience. And Katie is up first. So we're going to talk. Katie has actually been waiting to get on the show for like a week.
Really?
Yeah. So
That's
as
a
soon
long
as we
phone call.
announced when you were here before that you were going to be here on Thursday, she sent me a text and asked if she could come and be on the show on Thursday. So not everybody on the list has been waiting for 2 weeks. It's not like someday maybe the list will be that long. Right now the list is not that long.
November 17th. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She's been waiting since November 17th. But just so that everybody is familiar with when we're going to be in Dallas, it's October 31st through November 3rd.
Come on down. It's
come
a good
on down.
hub. Easy to get to. Great places to stay. Not too expensive.
Yeah. And there's going to be an Antiques Go Show Incorporated on one of the nights. So you're going to get that folded in for the price of admission. How about that? All right, here we go. We're going to get Katie on the line here. Skype's making its little bubble bath sound.
Yes.
I love that. And so if you want to get on with us, 818-437-0886. Katie, welcome to the show, my friend.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm very good. I'm a little nervous.
Don't be nervous. It's just us. Say hi to Patty.
Hi, Patty.
Hi, Katie.
There's no reason to be nervous. Just let us know what's on your mind and what we can help you with.
Okay. Well, I kind of have two questions.
Okay.
My first question would be, well, my dad, he passed away 5 years ago, and there was some regret on my side during his passing.
Okay.
And I was just kind of wondering if you guys are picking up anything from him.
Can we get his name?
Dan.
Dan. Okay.
You had a hard time being a dad, huh?
Yeah.
Did not come naturally to him.
And yeah, and he wants you to let go of whatever you're holding on to, something almost like your own guilt thing. And he said, absolutely let go of that.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, he said, no, you didn't do anything. You did not do anything.
Exactly.
Everything happened how it was supposed to.
Exactly.
He's sorry for a lot of things.
Yes.
And he just wanted you to know how beautiful you are.
Yeah. He said
inside and out.
He said you should blame it all on him. That's perfectly okay. Because you don't, right? You take a lot of the responsibility for it, sweetheart, and you don't have to.
Very nice.
He says anything that you think you did was only because of something that he did. So it's okay for you to blame it all on him, but to also please, if you're going to blame it all on him, all he asks is that you now forgive him. Because he wants you to move on.
So much.
And I'm seeing something. I'm not quite sure what it is. Do you? I'm not. Usually, I'm clear on this. It's like almost like a dragonfly. I'm thinking fairy. Do you or what else do butterflies turn into? It's a little flying. Maybe it's a hummingbird. I don't know. He's going to show you something in a little flying thing that's got fairy energy to it. Does that make sense to you? It could be a.
Maybe.
I don't recognize what it is. It's not quite a hummingbird. It's not quite a dragonfly. It's not quite a. So it must be a mystical animal. So it could show itself as a regular animal, but it's. Pay attention for that, because he's going to show you stuff, and he just wants to lighten you up and show you love and movement.
Aw.
I love that.
Yeah, I always try to see and like listen and pay attention if he's here with me, and I never can tune in.
Just trust it and don't overthink and don't overtry. And again, maybe it's something in the corner of your eye, just like when you're seeing the other side, that you see something flitter by. That could be what it is, because again, I'm not recognizing the little magical thing, but it's very fairy-like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's with you in the kitchen a lot. Does that make sense? What's the significance of the kitchen with either him or you or both?
I'm not sure. There's things he would like make, like when I go live with him when I was little, and like I just think about like what like things he'd make for me, kind of.
Yeah, that's it. Because that was good times that you had, right? I mean, it's a place where you guys connected was in the kitchen.
Yes. Well, yes, he was. Yep.
He for considering he didn't quite know how to be a dad, he was a good kitchen guy.
Mm-hmm.
Which is odd, but awesome. Yeah, he wants you to try to remember the good things. He doesn't want you to forget the bad things, because he doesn't want that to be a pattern where you let other people come into your life that aren't treating you like you should be. But he wants you to let that go.
Wonderful.
And forgive.
Yeah.
What's your other question, sweetheart?
I've been home with my daughter. She's 18 months, so I'm going to start working maybe at the end of summer. And I have anxiety about thinking about like what profession I'll go into and what I'll do, and I just didn't know if you guys see anything for me.
Patty, I'm going to let you take that.
Okay. It's because she's doing 12 other things all at once.
I
see you doing thing almost, again, going back to work, doing it, but your focus, something that doesn't take all your energy or all your focus, something that feels, again, you don't have to bring home with you. You're really creative. I'm seeing that. You're good with people, and you're going to even be more good with people than you're used to after having this child for some reason. Does that make sense to you? Something's changed with you with this baby?
Mm-hmm.
Your way of being with self. So I would say just find something that works kind of with the schedule that you want. It's definitely being creative, and it's definitely with people, but it's something that isn't going to be high pressure, because it won't make you happy. What's going to make you happy is just what you're doing with it, the creativity of it, but not the pressure.
Sounds perfect to me. So
Yeah.
Sounds right.
Yeah, and I'm seeing lots of color. I don't know what that means, but I'm seeing lots of color.
And it's going to be good for you, sweetheart.
Good.
You need some fresh energy in your life. Not that being a mom is not fresh energy, because it is. But I mean, you need something that's just for you, that makes you feel good about you. That's what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
Very nice.
You know? And you know that, don't you?
Yes, I do. Everything you guys are saying is right on point.
Yay. So enjoy it. You have a beautiful new baby. You've gone through some kind of a shift. You're going through some kind of a shift.
Yes, huge.
Your father wants you to let go of whatever you're holding on to, those little strings of, I feel it right here in your gut.
Yeah.
So it's good. Just fly. Fly like this little mystical little bird fairy thing that I think is just, again, to help raise your vibration a little higher.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely. You yeah. You've been doing a lot of work on yourself.
Yes, I have very much.
Yeah. You're in good shape, sweetheart. You've done such a good job working on yourself, and the universe is ready to throw you the next thing that you're ready for. To show you and then throw you the next thing that you're ready for. Thank you so much, sweetheart, for being with us. We really, really appreciate it. And we think you're wonderful, and just thrilled that you're doing well. And now you know you don't have to hold on to that stuff with your dad anymore. You can let that go. It's hard. It took me a long time to let the stuff with my dad go. I did it. Actually started at your house one night.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, one night, because, I mean, he used to come through, he didn't really know anything about me or care much at all when I was alive, even though he lived in my house. But, or I guess I lived in his house, or we both lived in my mom's house. That's how I like to think of it. But he would come through all the time, many times at your house during sessions. And he came through one time a few months ago. I was at your place, and I thought, yes, I just don't want to be angry about this anymore.
Yeah.
You know, it is what it is. He's gone. I've changed. I just don't want to be mad anymore.
Yeah.
You have to let things go, I think.
And again, my big experience with people once they cross over is that they just get a little bit more perception, a little bit wiser, a little bit more seeing the bigger picture from a higher place. So
yeah,
that's good.
I agree. That's beautiful. Well, he came right in, though, didn't he? He's been wanting to talk to her for a while.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to get Tiffany on the line. Tiffany, in just seconds, you will be here with us. Lightworkers Unite on the Sheena Metal Experience on LA Talk Radio. 818-437-0886. That's the way to get on the list. 818-437-0886 to get a reading live on the air. Tiffany, welcome to the show, my friend. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Wonderful. It's great to hear your voice.
It's good to talk to you tonight.
What can we say hi to Patti, and what may we do for you?
Hi, Patti. Well, I just have, I guess, a question on like what spirit wants me to know, because there's been a lot of activity lately, and like I'm just not, the message just isn't quite clear enough for me at the moment.
Well, one thing is that, again, you're trying to logicalize it. You're trying to overthink it big time. That dance between the left brain and right brain, just kind of go, take it in, not try to go, what does this mean? What does this make sense? You're just trying too hard.
Mm.
You know that, right? I mean, you've been told that before, right? That you think too much?
Yeah, I definitely overthink.
Yeah.
Mm.
And unfortunately, when you think so much, it's almost like you're using the wrong part of your brain, so you're not feeling or spiritually intuiting enough.
Yeah,
That's,
you have to dance between the left, the logical, and the right, intuitive. As soon as, if you're trying to go, oh, what is my message here? What are my guides talking to me? If you're trying to, as soon as you put up that logical, it shuts down the other. You just have to say, yes, okay, I'm going to take it all in, take it all in. If you need to analyze it, just wait 2 hours. That's my thing, to wait 2 hours. Was this real? I don't know, wait 2 hours. Just say yes. And you will see that just all of a sudden that it just starts taking the right shape that it's supposed to take inside of you.
I love that, Patti. I've never thought about it like that.
Yeah,
before.
but as soon as, if you're dancing left brain, right brain, and you go, okay, I'm seeing this or I'm feeling this, and you try to logicalize it, you can't do both at once.
Right.
So you just trust this. In 2 hours you go, was that Dad talking to me, or was that indigestion? It was indigestion. Okay, fine. But you're developing that muscle of that intuition.
I have often misinterpreted the ghost of my father as indigestion. But with him it was easy. Yeah, and I think, I talk a lot about with my clients about monkey brain. Like, you have a monkey brain, and I always say when I reference monkey brain, it's a horrible insult to monkeys. But you have that sort of mammal part of your brain that's like, it's chatter, 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 and it will drown everything out, and it will jump in and make you doubt. It will make you feel like you can't do things. It will make you feel like you're not really getting that message from spirit. It'll do a lot of things to mess with you, because it's the part of your brain that's still developing. So think of the spiritual part of your brain is like your higher self. So that's the part that your soul brings in from home, which is the place where we all hang out in the universe lives. And then we come and we're in bodies, and we're in a mammal form, and we're put in these sort of rudimentary things so we can learn. And unfortunately, part of that learning is that we do have this sort of meat suit that we wear that we're stuck in. And what comes with that is the biological chatter brain, which is, really the physiological part of your being. And so when you have an idea, or you want to do something, or you're dreaming that you're going to be something or do something, or hoping you're going to fall in love with someone, or thinking about your spiritual self or your spiritual life, sometimes the monkey will come in and say, that's not happening, and that's not it, and wow, you don't know what you're doing, and boy, you're crazy, and no one's going to believe you, and all that stuff that we think all the time that makes us doubt. Sometimes you just kind of kick the monkey in the butt and tell it to go away.
Yeah, and breathe into it, because that is your air element. I actually have exercises for that on my website. I call it Chatty Brain and Breath.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
So you call it chatty brain.
I call it chatty brain. I don't
like
call it
that.
monkey brain because I'm a monkey. I'm born in the mirror of the monkey, so I'm not going to use that.
You're not going to insult monkeys.
No, I'm going to use chatty brain.
I apologize to any monkeys watching the show today. I insulted monkeys. I'm a monkeyist.
Because we know everything is mind, body, spirit. We know that, again, 200,000 books are written about it. So if you set your head, I'm going to calm that monkey or chatty brain. You take some deep breathing. That is your air element. Add some vowels. That's heka work. That's Egyptian heka work. Think about it. Every sacred word is a vowel. Om, E-I-E-I-O. All of a sudden, with you have your mind, your body, the air is the spirit, you will calm that little brain. All of a sudden, the fog will lift, the chatter will clear. It was so interesting when you said meat suit, because I was sitting here going, you have to take off. It's like you have on a bulletproof vest. Does that make sense to you? I was sitting here forming all this stuff. Take off your bulletproof vest. There's no bullets.
Yeah, right. Put your fist down.
Yeah.
That's what we say with in being Irish. That's what I always say to my Irish friends. Put your fist down. Because I think, it's almost like there's a part of you, sweetheart. What? Well, I'm sorry.
I'm an Irish girl too, so that makes, yeah.
Right? There's a part of me the part of you that is sort of always waiting for the other shoe to drop, that sometimes you live on the defensive. Even with yourself, you live on the defensive. And that's not, you have to live offensively, sweetie, not defensively. In some ways, you have to live defensively when it comes to people, but on your regular life, you need to think about forward motion. Not always being the defense and waiting for everything to come at you.
Yeah, not reactionary. Action. Okay, do what you want. But I was sitting here forming it, going, it's like a vest she has to take off. It affects your shoulders. It affects her chest. It's just like a bulletproof vest. So only put that on when somebody's really pointing a gun at you, but you have it on the rest of the time. Take it off.
Yeah, right.
And that makes sense to you, right? You put it on pretty young.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. That makes perfect sense to me.
So that really is your message. Everything that she just said and that I just said, your message is you're not going to hear it because you've got heavy jacket on and protection in your reactive versus action.
Exactly. Your message, love, is to listen more to the message. There's an irony in that, but that's the message. The message is to listen to the message.
Right.
And to not fear it.
Well, thank you.
Absolutely.
I appreciate that.
And to believe in you, sweetheart, and not fear the message. Not fear that the message isn't going to be good, so you're not paying attention to the message. Because the message is going to be beautiful.
Yeah. Or that you're not getting it. The message is going, listen. It's not,
Right.
Yeah.
Have fun with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is what it is. And more spiritual stuff, my friend. Get more into your spiritual self.
Yes. Well, I've been developing that side of me for the past few years now. So I just really felt like there was a message because I'll hear like little chatters, but then you said the monkey brain, so that could just be me talking to myself, or
both,
like right, or like I'll see things out of the corner of my eye.
Oh, that's right.
It's there. Again, you're gifted, so that's that. But there isn't always a do this. It's just you're experiencing it. So, and you could learn just with a little bit of relaxing into it, not trying hard, the difference between the monkey or chatty brain and the messages. They sound very different.
Yeah.
But if you're all wrapped up in it, they're going to sound exactly the same.
I've just made Patti a monkey speciesist. I just made her racist against monkeys, even though she is a monkey and she said she wasn't going to be, and then I did that. Tiffany, thank you so much for the call, honey. You're going to be okay. We're with you. We love you. You've got my information. Please text me and let me know how it's going, because we like to know what's going on with you, because we're psychic nosies. We're like your psychic neighbors. We're like Mrs. Kravitz from Bewitched, always looking out the curtains to see what you're up to. I just always want to follow up with people. I follow up every couple of weeks. I follow up with all my clients. And somebody said to me today, "It's so nice that you do that." I think, well, I just think people do that, right? Don't you follow up with people that you care about? I'm a follow-upper. Patti knows. I follow up with her all the time.
Yes,
Sometimes she's like, "Why are you sending me so many texts? I'm busy, you weirdo." Like, well, I just like to
following up.
Just following up. All right, we're going to get Marlene with us now. Isn't this fun?
This is
We didn't even start till this time last time, and now we're on our third person. I'm starting to get together. I'm growing 2 extra arms so I can do everything at once. Welcome, Marlene, to the show. How are you, my friend?
Good. How are you?
Good. It's so good to talk to you. Say hi to Patti.
Hi, Patti.
Hi, Marlene. We all raise our voice. Hi.
What may we do for you, honey?
I'm sorry.
What can we do for you?
Well, I don't know. I just kind of feel really lost right now.
Oh, sweetheart, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. And I don't know. I just really feel confused, lost.
You've lost your passion.
So I'm not really sure. Yeah.
You've lost your passion. You have to have something that puts that fire on in you, something you desire, some goal, something you want, something you need, something that drives you. You've let something or somebody squish it. I'm seeing it like a thumb squishing it.
I'm seeing somebody.
Yeah.
Oh, sweetie, I'm so sorry.
You've given away your power. You have the power. So start out really simple. Start out with what makes you happy.
Yeah.
And then do it. One thing a day. Start out with one thing a day that just makes you happy. Not because you're supposed to do it or you need to do it or just.
Absolutely.
And you get your strength back.
Yep.
And you get your power back.
Yep. I just told a client today, just promise yourself a half an hour a day to start.
Yeah.
Anything. Watch a 1.5 hour show. Make yourself a cup of coffee. Make some toast. Go for a little walk. Take a bath. Take a nice hot shower. Whatever it is, just give yourself a half an hour so that you have some time for decompression, sweetheart. Because I'm feeling like you just don't have a lot of time to decompress.
Right. You know, and it's really hard to try to balance my life out when, you know, I work and I go to school and I have kids and I'm a single mom.
Yeah.
So
that's why you have to
really
take
hard.
It's going to the gas station for your heart and soul. Again, whether it's relaxing with a cup of coffee or a TV show, or actually I'm a little more active. Take a walk. Do something. But you have you can't put everybody first. You have to, at least for a few minutes, put yourself first, because that's how you fill up at the gas station.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, you won't have anything to give everybody else. You won't have to give school and work and kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's something you're giving up because you think you're supposed to or you have to. Again, it's one of those passion things, what I always wanted to do things, or what my big goal was, that you've like, oh, I don't get to do that now. Bring it back. You do get to do that.
Yes, absolutely you do. Yeah. Let's for a minute, sweetie, I know it's painful, but let's talk about the person who made you feel this way. Are they out of the picture or are they still in the picture? Kind of half in and half out?
It's kind of complicated. So when we separated, it was a really, really bad separation. And I was still pregnant with my daughter. And he got really bad into drugs. And so I just had to kind of remove myself and my kids away from that situation. And we actually ended up in Utah. We came from Las Vegas to Utah. And so he is actually in prison right now. And so we do talk. And I think that's where I feel confused as well. You know, it's like I do love him, but I don't know if I could go through that again, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't know if I could put my kids through that again.
Yeah. I mean, love is good. Love is important, but he's got to respect you.
Yes.
He's got to respect your children, your family. He's got to take responsibility.
Mm-hmm. And he has to respect him. He can't respect you if he doesn't respect him.
Absolutely.
And you know, when somebody doesn't like themselves, then they treat everyone in their life who loves them as a reflection of how they feel about themselves.
So what you've got to do is not tell him, because I'm sure he's not the kind of guy who's going to say, you need to do that, you need to call me, you need to come home, because nobody likes a finger point, and he's going to point it right back at you much stronger, because that's accusation. Right. So you need to say, I need to have a man in my life who communicates. I need to have somebody who takes care of the family. I need that. So then it's his choice to live into it or not live into it, but you're not pointing fingers at him to make him to take into a fight, because if it goes into a battle, he'll win the battle because he's more of a battler than you are, and then you just get weak and you give away your power. But if you go, I need this, and if he could live into that, maybe he can. Give some incentive to do it because it's not a you. Did that make sense? I'm pointing fingers into the camera. I love that. Anybody on the radio has no idea what I'm doing.
Patty's doing a
visual radio. That makes sense. Yeah, because he is not going to say, you're supposed to come home and you didn't. He'll just go, screw you. But you go, wow, I need to know where this is. And again, there's a possibility, I don't know how large or small, that he could go and rise to the occasion. But he won't want it to battle.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And probably the best thing right now, sweetheart, is for you to take some space there, like you are, and give yourself a break.
And find your passion.
Yeah, and find you again. Find the you that's not just there trying to feed all of your energy into somebody who's, I always quote that. There's a wonderful line in an Alanis Morissette song from Jagged Little Pill, and the line is, mind the empty bottle with the holes along the bottom. And I love that. Some people are an empty bottle with holes at the bottom. And no matter how much you pour into them, it just leaks out the bottom. And you're running on a hamster wheel trying to fill them and fill them and fill them and fill them, and they never get full. And then sometimes, depending on the kind of personality they are, they get angry because you haven't filled them up. But there is no filling them up because it all leaks out. So you have to be just very careful of that and very watchful of how much of your own life force is getting drained, sweetheart.
Yeah.
You can do it.
You have such a beautiful heart. You're such an empathic person, and you need to love yourself the way that you've loved other people.
Yeah, and decide it doesn't have to be that hard. Yes, it is hard being a single mom, all that stuff, but just it could be easier if you allow it to be easier. Easy as you allow it, hard as you make it.
Absolutely, my friend. Hell, Patti has a daughter who's 103, and she's possessed.
Yeah,
and she makes it work. So. I'm just kidding. Sweetie, we love you, and you're going to be just okay and just fine. Don't worry about a thing. You stay in touch with us and let us know how you're doing, and we love talking to you today, and we appreciate you. What fantastic calls. It's interesting how when I do Lightworkers Unite with different Lightworkers, I always get the calls for the people who are my guests, the right ones for them.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah. When I had our mutual friend Pamela Beatty did Haunted Playground with me this last Tuesday, and she's all about eating people's pain and scaring the shit out of all the spirits that live in your house. So we got all the people with the crazy haunted houses and the people who need things sucked out of them. And, today we're just loving people. Yeah. We're getting all the people that need to be loved. Because to me, I know that you're like a badass witch and a fierce ghost hunter and everything. But what I love about you is sort of the soft side where you just help people and love them and nurture them through things. That's my Patti.
Me too. And that's what I take Patti with me on those crazy ghost hunts too.
I know, and you're so good at it. I don't want anyone to think you're not a complete badass because you can open and close that veil like nobody's business. We're going to get Julie on the line right now. We're helping and healing this entire show. If you want to get on the air with us, 818-437-0886. That is my phone, my cell phone. You got to text me your name and number, and we will put you on the list, and we would love to do that. Julie, welcome to the show, my friend. How are you?
Good, and you?
Wonderful. Good to hear your voice. Say hi to Patti, and how may we help you, sweetheart?
I'm just surprised that I'm on.
You're on.
Me too. I'm always surprised.
Patti. Because I was watching you, and I was like, when are they going to call me?
And then we did. How about that?
I know it.
So how can we help you, sweetie?
Well, I have my parents on my mind a lot, so just wondering how things are going for me because I don't have a clue.
Okay. Patti, do you want to start this one?
I heard two different things there. You're talking about your parents and you're asking about your parents, but then it came to you have no idea what you're doing about you. Right?
Yeah, sort of.
So are you hoping to get guidance from your parents? Your parents have passed and you're hoping they'll give you guidance? Or you're just hoping somebody will give you guidance?
I'm hoping that I can get some kind of guidance.
Okay. I know, it's funny. It's well, one thing I know that is what I'm getting is that your parents try to communicate with you a lot, and you
Yes.
are just not having any of
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
Almost like knocking.
No,
Hello,
because I take
hello.
care of my brother here too. So, you know, sometimes it's like I need mom's guidance.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I didn't give birth to him. He's my brother. And it's like, this should be your job, not mine.
Right. Right. Yeah, and it was her job, and now it's your job. Unfortunately, that's kind of how it works sometimes.
And he's my older brother.
Yeah, that happens too, huh? What Patti said, I think, is right. They're trying really hard to communicate with you, sweetheart, but sometimes you're not listening to them. It's almost like you're trying so hard to listen that you can't hear them. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And you're getting stuck in the minutia of it, the situational of it. I think you need to step back in a sense and see the bigger picture, going and lift up the. That's how I'm seeing this. Like, literally take a step back and take a little less responsibility. I understand taking responsibility you don't necessarily want to take. I understand taking responsibility that you feel you shouldn't have to take. But if you're taking the responsibility, change your attitude about it a little bit, step back a little bit, and then just know that you're doing the best you can. Because I feel like you feel knives that you're sticking into yourself.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, like you're sitting there stabbing yourself in the gut, and then beating yourself up, and then beating your brother up, and then beating your parents up, and then how did I get here? And then you become a victim. And when you're a victim, you have no power.
And I do that. I do that a lot.
And so choose, okay, I am in this situation. Take full responsibility, even if it isn't all your responsibility. As soon as you take responsibility, then you have the power to shift and change and recreate it how you want. When you're just a victim, you're just a victim. You've given it all away. So just like, okay, I am in this situation. I am taking care of my brother. Maybe I'm not happy about it. Maybe I'm this. Maybe it's too hard for me. But I have put myself here. Now what can I do? It's not like they have put me here or the universe has put me here. And you will start seeing different doors. I'm literally picturing doors in my mind that you have closed, and then but you haven't tried the door handle.
But that's weird that you mentioned doors, because I've gone to other psychics that have mentioned doors.
Yes,
that
I'm seeing
you build a
doors.
wall around, and there's doors. You got to get through these doors. You're building a wall around you, they say.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you got to turn the handle and see what's on the other side.
Yeah, I can feel it right now, sweetheart. I can feel that you as we tell you things that are good and that are positive, in a way, sweetheart, you're resisting those things. And I understand it's hard sometimes when you've been knocked around a lot in life to believe what people tell you and to believe good things are going to happen and to believe in the universe. But part of our learning experience here in soul school, as I like to call our time on earth, is you have to believe and you have to continue to reset in hope and optimism, because otherwise you're just not living a complete life. You know, if we wait for bad things to happen, bad things will happen. Bad things are always going to happen. Life is always going to be ups and downs and peaks and valleys. That's life. But you have to find a way to stay optimistic and look for the good, sweetheart. Always look for the good.
Do a remodel on the world that you've created. It's like, okay, I'm going to open this door. I'm going to put a big window here instead. Even if you just do it visually in your mind, because if I saw doors so clearly and other psychics have told you that means you've really put up these walls or doors. So see what's on the other side. What are you really hiding from beyond the responsibility of all this responsibility? There's something about it that's serving you. If it's keeping you from what's on the other side. So see what it is you're afraid of, and then embrace it. Going, oh wow, that's not so scary. You know, one thing out of your normal, because not that you're happy with your normal, but you're comfortable with it and you're used to it, with the door closed.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm getting. I'm doing is I'm getting used to it.
So you don't want to get used to it. No.
I know. It's not moving me anywhere.
And you know what, love? Sometimes there's a cold comfort in that. Sometimes there's a cold comfort in in not believing and in not moving and in holding on to our pain. Sometimes we're more scared to let our pain go than we are to feel our pain, because whether or not what you're holding on to is good for you or it's bad for you, there is a comfort in what we know, right? The devil you know versus the devil you don't. So sometimes we hold on to our pain. And also, we talk a lot sometimes in the New Age community about your story, which is basically the story that you tell yourself about your life. And sort of from the second we picked up the phone, love, I could tell that your story was that you're this person. You tell yourself that you're this person, that you have to take care of everybody, that nobody gives anything back to you, that nobody's helping you, no one's giving you any guidance. Even your parents after they've passed aren't helping you. And it's hard for anything to permeate that hard exterior and get in there and move around in the soft parts inside of you and make you believe that that's not necessarily true, honey, and that doesn't have to be your story. Sure, your brother has issues, and you're probably always going to take
She did ask a medium before she moved away what was her life going to be like, and she was more concerned with me, and she said, your daughter's going to be fine. She's got struggles, but she's going to get through them. And my mother needed to know this. And then she had told her that she had 12 years of happiness, and she thought she meant from the time she was saying it and on, and she meant the 12 years she was married to her second husband.
Aww.
And she died in Fallon, Nevada.
Wow. So why don't you go with you're going to be fine and start that today. Start that tonight. Wake up tomorrow a little bit more fine. Yeah. We always live into our expectations.
Yeah.
So you're fine.
Yeah.
It's going to be okay, babe. And we're going to be here with you every step of the way. You never have to worry about that. So please follow up. Let us know how you're doing. We want to know. And you've got you can text me. I'm going to give you my email. You can go to pattinegri.com and contact Patti. And we're here for you, sweetheart. You don't have to live this story anymore. You can break it and make your life just what you want. And we're going to send lots of extra love and extra prayers to your brother so he finds his way as well, sweetie, because we really want that. Lightworkers Unite on the Sheena Metal Experience today. To get on the air with us, you text me, 818-437-0886. I love that story. Mm-hmm. And we're just taking call after call. Yeah. This is fun, right?
Yeah, it is.
Do you do this kind of thing a lot, Patti, where you just sit here and take call after call?
No, I really don't. This is fun.
Oh, I'm so glad that we're doing this.
This is fun, too. Yes, I don't. I know. My sessions are like in depth and we do this. I don't do like calls and things like that. I mean, sometimes these are sessions and we go, but this is fun.
This is fun, mm-hmm. Right? All right, we're going to get Tori on the phone now. Tori, you're up next, my friend. Here we go. Right here on, you know what? And I'm not finding Tori. And I know I put her in here. So we're going to have to do really quick. Tori, hang tight. We're going to take Samantha really quick because, Tori, I've got to go find your number in the system. For some reason, when I put you in the system, you didn't pop right up for me. So I don't know what that's about. But let's try this. Let me try one different time with Tori here.
And she's triple tasking right now.
I am tasking Tori, like a mad thing.
Samantha, running 3 boards.
Yes, posting all the links everywhere on Facebook. Okay, Samantha, you're up, my friend. We're going to get Samantha on the line. Tori, hang tight. I got to put your number back in the system. I thought it was in there, but, what do I know? Welcome to the show, Samantha. It's great to have you here, my friend.
Well, thank you.
We're so excited to talk to you. Say hi to Patti, and how may we help you today?
Oh, yes. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm just trying to figure out what life has in store for me at this point.
Oh, I love that. Okay.
Like, for my love life, my family life, just, just in general.
Okay.
Well, I see pretty traditional. You're not going to be the first president. You're not going to come.
Are you upset?
First lady.
No, I see. That's a good thing because we've already had some presidents, Patti.
First female president.
She's not George Washington.
No, first female president. No, I see you actually I'm feeling this beautiful cocoon, this little home, this little family, this little love, and creating magic. Does that make sense to you? You do something that you mush things together and create something.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I love that. What do you do?
I'm an empath and a clairvoyant with psychic tendencies.
Okay, that's beautiful.
Beautiful.
So you take that energy and you create things and you teach people how to create things. But this is really about your life, how you're all going to encompass it and live this stuff that you do and be an example in a whole different way to people.
Yeah.
Are you in a relationship now?
I am. I'm married.
Okay. I see that.
And I just
going.
trying to figure out where that's going to go.
It's going to really change if it's not what you want it to be, because I'm seeing something really harmonious. So whether it's change of relationship, but I'm seeing something that you create with what you do, using your ability, your power, your knowledge for your own life more than you do.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
It does make sense.
Yeah, it's like you can help everybody else, but to look at your situation. So everything we were saying about relationships before, I think holds true to you. But it's again, standing up for your power and using your own knowledge on yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely, that's true. I had to ask you. I'm sorry?
Oh, I have a question.
Sure.
I mean, it's a little off what we were just talking about. I lost my son a couple of years ago, and I was wondering if he's still around.
Yes. Yes.
In spirit, you mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's with you, and he stands to your right a lot. He had or he's just right to your right. Do you feel things to the right of yourself very often, like a little?
I do.
Yeah, that's where he is, and he is there with you, and that's what he was supposed to be. He was never supposed to go further than that. He's your spirit child, and a flashy smile. Then you're going to see the sparkle of that flashy smile sometime.
Mm-hmm.
And will always, always, always be with you, but I believe he's also coming back very fast.
Mm-hmm.
In human form again.
Mm-hmm.
For his death, was it an accident or was it spiritual accident?
It wasn't, and I mean, whatever, it was an accident, but it was meant to be. Again, it could, whatever the physical, the human stuff, it was an accident. This happened. In reality, it was like, I believe how we come in, it's a pact that he made. I'm going to come in, I'm going to get this old, this is a lesson for my mother, for my father, for everybody around me, for myself. Then I have to go away to create this thing. Okay. So now he could be your spirit child on that one side of you, that right side, but then I do think he's going to come back and do it again. But don't you sort of feel that and know that?
Mm-hmm.
I do.
Yeah.
And when he was born, I knew that he wasn't meant. I knew that something was wrong.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I said that to the doctors. I'm like, so there's something wrong with him. And they're like, oh, no, it's just you just gave birth. It's your newborn brain. I said, no, there's not something right with my baby. And he lived a short while. So I can't see him. I can feel him occasionally, but I can't see him.
So that's why he's going to stay to one side. He can't see him because he's much more spirit. He didn't get far enough. And if he does show himself to you, he's going to show himself a little bit older. But it's about the energy versus that, because that's what he brought in. Except for the flashy smile.
Did you talk to her about when he comes back?
When he comes back, he's coming back whether he's your child or not. He's going to be in your world.
Yeah, I feel like he's going to be your child. Is that a possibility?
It's not, because I had a hysterectomy after I had my last child.
Well,
because of issues I had giving birth.
Have you thought about adopting somewhere along the line?
Actually, my husband and I have been talking about it a lot lately.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, wait a little while, because I think he's going to be your child.
Yeah.
So,
and it doesn't mean he's 100%. It's going to have essences of, like, people who are either reincarnation of this person or that person. It's not like, that person just stepped into the body, but these threads, these essences of that he's going to bring back and just do it different this time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and he might not be a boy.
Yeah.
He might come back as a girl, so don't be deterred by adopting a girl, because it doesn't matter how you come out. Boy, girl, those are all human concepts, earth concepts. Those are not concepts we care about.
Yeah, exactly. What do you foresee in my near future? Like, do you see, foresee me moving, divorce? Like, do you see anything?
Well,
I
it's
don't
up
see
to
you divorced.
I see a big switch in your relationship, whether it's divorce or, again, enrolling him, like we were talking about, enrolling him with what he needs to make
Yes.
it, what you need in your marriage to make it happier on all sides.
Yes.
Okay.
And again, this is where you've given away your power and you've not used your gift.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can completely switch what it is. Again, I think this is just, I think we have a running theme here today about taking your power.
Yes, we
and
do,
creating
absolutely.
that what you want. Live into it. We were given free will. God, the universe, whatever source you want to use. Yes, there's some fate. Fate chose to take your child young because that was part of what fate is. But the bigger picture is that we have choice with every thought. And you've given away some of yours.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, I feel like I have.
Yeah.
And would you be surprised to know that I had 4 clients today before I came here, and it was the theme of every one of them too.
Yeah, it's the theme of the day.
It's what's going on
really?
today on this last day of February. Yeah, absolutely. Now I have a question for you, sweetheart. So you're an intuitive and you're an empath, and you have psychic tendencies.
Sounds like a disease. I love it.
I wonder if that's like being a little bit pregnant. What is that? What does that mean to you? And why don't you do you just not want to say, and I'm a big old fat psychic and here I am world?
I'll get like premonitions sometimes. I can read auras of people. Like, I'll know if you're a good person or a bad person. Like, if I touch somebody, I can read what they're thinking, and I can see pictures of their past or their future.
Okay.
I see spirits. I hear them constantly.
Shut it
I've
down when you
crossed-
need to, though.
I hate to.
Yes, I have.
Far be it from me, sweetheart, to be the one who drags you out of the closet. But you're a psychic. Sounds like you're a psychic.
I?
You're a medium. You're a clairsentient. You're a clair. I mean, you're yes. Sounds like you got everything. What is it that you can't do? Levitate? Can you levitate? You can read auras?
I cannot levitate. I did pick up this weird habit the other day of automatic writing. It was a couple weeks ago.
You can do that, right? Okay. Well, if you
And
can't levitate, you're
I
not a
don't
psychic.
know.
I'm so kidding. None of us can
Yeah.
levitate.
What?
Oh, Patti can
like,
levitate. What, honey?
I can't see myself. Like, I can't
That's
read myself
normal.
and my family close to me.
I don't.
None of us can.
None of us can.
No, you
We're
can't.
not supposed to.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't read my own cards.
And-
I don't do.
No.
No.
My actually whole female side of my family is like this.
Well, there you go.
Just in the blood.
Now even more of a psychic. So we're mine.
Yeah. But like, I don't know how to evolve the gifts.
Well,
Like, I feel like I'm at a standstill with it all right now.
the best thing you can do to evolve them, sweetie, is use them. Just keep doing what
Okay.
you're doing. Get out there and use them.
And again, and put it into for your life. That's what I'm seeing. That thing that you mush together, that you form, that you do with others, and you see things. Incorporate it in you, and that everything's going to open up.
Yeah.
Do you see any deaths or any health issues in my children?
No.
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 Let go of that. That's
Yeah.
you holding on to a fear
Yeah.
thing from what happened before.
A lot of your questions, sweetie, are just worries.
Yeah.
And I understand that you have worries, and I understand why you have worries, but you don't need to have all those worries, love.
No.
Okay. Yeah, because my oldest right now is going through health issues, and I just wasn't sure if you're going to have any more health issues with him.
No. Help again. Use your magic. Use your power. Use your ability to help him not have health issues.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you see what I am completely?
What do you mean? What you are?
Like, because I know that some psychics can see what other psychics are, with all the abilities.
Yeah. We can feel your abilities. Sure we can. We see you.
Yeah.
That's why we just pulled you out of the psychic closet on international radio.
But, but see, don't worry about each little title.
Yeah.
I throw it all in a big pot.
Me too.
I don't clairaudient, clairsentient,
Yeah, me
clairvoyant,
too.
clair this,
Yeah.
empath. Just, you've got the gift.
You've got gifts.
Okay.
That's it. Doesn't matter what the gifts are,
High
honey.
vibration, it's a gift.
It only matters how you use the gifts. It doesn't matter what the gifts are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
guys.
Sweetie, you're going to be so
I mean-
okay. We think you're wonderful, and we just want you to be secure in your gifts, secure in your life, be a happy person, and think about adopting because your baby's coming. Make your relationship what you want it to be, and don't worry so much about everything, sweetheart. Give yourself, as my mama used to say, give yourself a break. That was a big thing with my mama. Give yourself a break. We want you to just give yourself a break. Okay? We're thinking about you, and thank you for the call. Patti, was that right?
That was perfect.
Give yourself a break.
Give yourself a break.
You got to do that. I think we tend to be too hard on ourselves, harder than we are on anybody else. We're hard on ourselves. If you want to get on with us, 818-437-0886. That's my cell phone. You text that, your name and your number to me. And then hopefully, we'll put you on the list. Hopefully, we'll get you on the air. Don't you love that story? We're doing a little thing called Lightworkers Unite. I do sometimes here on the Sheena Metal Experience. The wonderful Patti Negri is my guest today. I can't believe we've blown through an hour.
I know. Time
How
flies.
about that? Isn't that fantastic? Yeah. So we're going to keep going, taking calls. We're taking your calls. And I found Tori in the system.
Yay.
Lo and behold, there she was. And I just had her mislabeled because that's the kind of thing that I will do sometimes because I'm silly. So we're going to get you on right now, Tori. Here we go. I'm doing a million things at once. Can you feel me? I've already done all the Facebooking. I've already done all the...
I don't know. I haven't touched a thing.
That's okay. That's why sometimes I throw it to you because I'm doing a million
That's fine.
things.
Throw it to
so
me.
You can get started with the lovely people. Welcome to the... we're almost here. Welcome to the show, Tori. It's wonderful to have you.
Thank you. I appreciate it so much.
Oh, my... It's absolutely. Say hi to Patti and how may we help you today?
Hi, Patti.
Hi, Tori.
I have so much to ask you guys, and I totally forgot everything I was going to say. I just want to know, how am I doing in life? I'm on this new medicine, and I want to know if it's the right thing for me or not.
Sure. Sweetie, we're having a little trouble hearing you. Are you too close to your phone? Not close enough to your phone?
Can you hear me better?
No.
Try again for us.
No, you can't hear me?
Oh, now you're disappearing on us. You know what, sweetie? I'm going to call you one more time. Hang tight. We're going to call you right back. Let's try this. Oh, there's the Skype noises. I so carefully pull the Skype thing down so we don't hear the Skype noises. But sometimes Skype does its bloop bloop thing on us. All right, let's try this again. Sometimes you just get a weird connection, and you just need to fix it and get a better connection. But that's the only technical thing we've had the whole show so far.
That's amazing.
Usually there's always some weird thing that gets bizarre. And welcome, Tori. Is that better?
Yeah, can you hear
me? Yes, that's so much better, sweetheart. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate you guys calling me.
You bet. Thank you for being on the air with us. Tell us what's going on with you.
Well, I'm on this new medication for multiple sclerosis, and I'm wondering if it's the right thing for me.
I like it. But I like it for what it's supposed to do, but I feel like the side effects are not fantastic.
No, they're not. It's really draining me. It's the chemo, and it's taking a lot out of me.
Do you have a good doctor that you're working with that really communicates to adjust and things?
Well, he's a specialist, so he says he does good things. He's the only one for me at this time.
Okay.
Right.
He said that my disease is very aggressive. And if this medicine doesn't work, that I have nothing left to take.
Okay. So focus on that it's working. Focus that it's good.
It is working.
And whatever the side effects are, don't focus there. Again, where we put our thought process, as we just know this is psychology and science, where we put our thought process is where we live and what grows and grows and grows. That glass half empty, glass half full, feeding the good wolf. So understandably you have fear there, and because it's a big thing, but focus that it is working, and let go of the stuff that's draining and stuff like that, because that's making it more draining.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense to you?
It's very draining.
Yeah, and it makes it more draining, going, I'm being drained, I'm being drained, I'm being drained. The universe is hearing drain, 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 drain. And instead, just even if you lie to yourself, going, I feel great, I feel great, I feel great, I'm energized, it'll work. I'm not MS, but I've had major, major, major health things. We both have.
Yeah, we both have.
We've
both of us.
both gotten through them. I've gotten through
Yes.
brain tumors, cancerous things, all sorts of stuff. I was supposed to be dead 10 years ago. I'm not, I don't think.
No.
So it is what we make of it and how much fear we give it, how much power we give it. So focus on that it's working and focus on, just living your life.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, but it's so hard sometimes,
Oh, I know, honey. I know.
I keep having little things happening to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you take care of yourself in all the ways you can, like food-wise and everything?
I try to.
Okay. Because I don't know what it is, that there's one thing that you're not doing right or you are doing wrong, and you sort of know it.
Yeah, there's a lot of things
Okay.
that I go through daily. So,
Yeah.
And I just try to act like sometimes they're not happening, but they're happening.
Would you do me a huge favor, sweetheart, just for me? Would you quit sugar and gluten and just give that a shot?
Sure.
Seriously.
I kind of don't want to. I love my candy.
I know,
We
but
all
please do
do,
that. Please do that. Please do that for me, because Spirit is telling me that the inflammation that sugar and gluten can cause in your system directly affects how symptomatic you are for MS. So just try it for a month.
So
just for a month. If nothing changes, then say, all right, I tried it. I don't care. Now I'm going to have a Snickers bar. Just try it for a month.
Yeah. And really, I promise, once you give it up, once you get past that first thing, you feel really good and you don't want it anymore. It's easier when the cravings go away, because I've been doing that for the last few months, and I didn't think I could give up my candy, my sugar, my gluten, and I'm just like, wow, I've never felt so good. You just have to set your mindset to it. But it's just, what I'm saying, there's something that and that it's almost like a rebellion, that I'm trying to take care of myself, I'm trying to do this, but you have this little rebel spirit thing. And
That sounds like me.
yeah, so let that
Also, too,
go.
one more thing
Okay.
I wanted to ask is, do you see my mom around me at all?
Yeah.
What's the deal with her hair?
What's going on with that girl's hair?
Did she have standout hair of some sort?
Yeah, well, she had cancer and it grew back and it just came back crazy.
Yeah, that's what she's showing me. I was like, what is that? That's funny. Yeah, she's definitely around you with the crazy hair. Or she just wanted to show me the crazy hair. Yeah, and she will give you strength, and she will, again, she wants you to, it's great to have a rebellious spirit on a whole bunch of things, but don't be a rebellious spirit, things that is kind of hurting yourself a little bit. Yeah. Again, it's your payback thing. So get a little more holistic or a little more whatever, and your mom will help you. She gets it. But she is around you. So just picture that hair and you'll laugh. And then when you laugh, you'll feel better.
Oh, yeah.
She's funny.
Sugar and gluten, sweetheart, 30 days. You can text me every day and let me know how it's going. You know what? I go through phases where I'm completely off it and then I cheat. I'm starting a completely off it phase today too, so we'll help each other through this. I'll do it for 30 days if you'll do it for 30 days.
Okay, I think it's the soda. I'm addicted to soda.
Yeah?
Yeah, soda's terrible for you.
Yeah. There's nothing good in it. And decide that it's going to be easy to let it go. Even if it's like one less a day, one less a day, one less a day if you can't cold turkey. Though there is something very empowering about cold turkey, and take up tea or all these things you're probably thinking, ugh, because I remember doing that.
Tea's great.
2 months ago. Going, ugh. But again, look at the rebellion. It's not just that you love soda. It's not just that you're addicted to soda. It's almost like a screw you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know, MS is an immune system thing.
Yeah.
And nothing dings your immune system more than sugar, chemicals, and gluten.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you, if you quit those things for a month, you would feel less of the, what did they call exacerbations? Is that what they're called? Symptoms of MS?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what it is called.
Trust me. Trust me on that.
Yeah. And check in with us. Let us know. Do it. You could do it. And I know part of your head is going, I can't, I won't, I can't, I won't, I can't, I won't. Just do it.
Yeah, we know you are.
With you two ladies who I admire so much, I will stop drinking soda.
Okay.
Thank you, sweetheart. Just cut out one thing and then try cutting out another thing. Like, it just takes one thing to make it better, sweetheart. And we love you, and we're here. We're in this with you. You can. I'm serious. You can text me, Tori, every day, and I will text you back, and we will help each other through this gluten-free, chemical-free, sugar-free thing. 30 days. And then you tell me how you're feeling. I will get back to you. You've got my
doing it together.
We're all and Patty's way ahead of us this time. I'm usually so, but we've gone through phases where I was doing it and you weren't.
Yeah.
This just you go through phases.
Yeah.
I go through those phases too, but I've become pretty convinced. I suffer from paradoxical AFib, and luckily it doesn't happen that much. But I'm almost convinced it has to do with my diet, although all the doctors say no. And I'm pretty sure that it has to do with those things.
Yeah.
The things that cause inflammation, right? Because AFib is a pinch in your vagus nerve. And what happens when you eat gluten and you eat sugar and you eat chemicals? Well, everything in your body becomes inflamed, including your nerves. And then pinch, boop, and then you're in for it. So, all right, 818-437-0886. That's my personal cell number. Yes, I give that out on the air, Patty, because I'm insane. And that's how you get a hold of us. Text me your name and number, and you go on the list to get on the show with us. And then you, like all the other lovely folks we've had on today, could get a reading with Patty and me. And next up is Mary. This is like Price is Right, right? Mary, come on down. And I always ask everybody for their last name, but just so you know, we don't put anybody's last name on the air. It's because there are so many different people in the system and in my phone that I can't keep track of you if I don't have a last name to go with your first name. So we're going to get Mary on the line right now. This is so fun and exciting.
This is good.
I'm having a blast. So, again, March 8th, we'll be at the Loft Ensemble Theater Antiques Ghost Show. Come out and meet us in person.
Please do. It's really fun.
It's so fun.
It's a psychic gallery. It's a mediumship gallery. If you have a haunted object, bring it and show us what you got. We could read it for you, or you could tell us.
It's a crazy doll.
And stay for the
It's
seance.
Awesome. Welcome to the show. How are you, Mary?
I'm good. How about you guys?
We're great. It's so wonderful to have you here.
I'm so excited to be here. This is so cool. I've never been on a radio show before, so this is, just new experience all over the place for me.
And you can never say that again. Yay! Now you'll be an old pro.
We're loving having you, my friend.
Thank you. So I have a couple of questions.
Okay.
I keep having these dreams. And they seem to me, looking at symbolism in them and everything, they seem to be pointing me towards starting something new or working on something new or starting a new chapter. And it seems to be something that's going to take some sacrifice from me also. But the thing is I can't seem to figure out what this thing is that I'm supposed to start on. I haven't quite seen it yet. And I was just curious if there's anything, that maybe can be picked up on, just universal energy-wise, about what that might be or a direction that I might go looking for what it might be.
Yes, and we could do there. But before I do that, you are definitely a dream person. So I have a technique. I call it dream school. Put a glass of water by the side of your bed when you go to bed. Don't drink water by your bed. Anybody who drinks water by your bed that's open, stop it. Stop it now. It's not good for you. It tastes really bad in the morning, right? It's collected spirits, emotions, that. Put your drinking water a little further away in sealed bottle or with a plate over the glass, but right next to you, put what I call dream water. Charge it. Say, I want prolific dreams. I want to know what this new passion is. It could be you're asking the universe, what is the meaning of life, or the mundane? What outfit should I wear tomorrow? Or just say, okay, show me what I need to know. What it is with the water and with the intent is you are asking the universe to download you while you're asleep, because you're a dream girl, when that chatty, overthinking, judgmental left brain isn't in the way. It will come in dream form. Sometimes it just comes in download form. in the morning when you wake up, if you have a set time that you get up, set your alarm for 10 minutes before you have to get up. Like I get up at 7 or 6, 10 minutes before. When that first alarm goes off, instead of going, oop, I have to get up, go, I don't have to get up. Okay, give me clarity, focus, and direction for today or something. Hit the snooze button, go back to sleep. You're still in a different brave wave. You'll go back to sleep in that 5-10 minutes when your real alarm goes off. You will have more clarity, focus, and direction. And then before you get up, just grab a little journal of any sort and just jot down 2 minutes, 2 minutes. If you had a dream, write it down. If you didn't remember your dream, write any thoughts. Don't censor yourself at all. Write, I don't know what to write. That Patty's stupid. Here's my shopping list. Write whatever you want, but it'll start to come out of you and it'll start getting clear because that's where you're gifted. It's just translating it back. Then you throw out the water, set your intent for today and go. It's really powerful. Water is a conduit. It's 60% of our body. It is our emotional self. It is our ancestry line. It's the mists of the Avalon. One little glass of water can just give you that answer without us even having to give it to you because you really do, but you're not wanting to look at it because it's something that frightens you a little bit.
I feel like I'm in my own way.
Yeah, it's something that scares you, so it's like you want to look at it, but you're covering your eyes at the same time. I'm looking, my eyes are really wide open, but you're squinching them at the same time because it's something that you think is too big.
That's exactly what it feels like.
Mm-hmm. I'm seeing that, yeah. It's like, no, tell me.
Okay, I'll try that.
It's interesting. I'm sorry.
Go on.
It's interesting what you said, sweetheart, about being in your own way. That's a big thing with you, right? With everything.
Yeah.
That you tend to get in your own way. And
it's my specialty.
We all have one,
yes.
Or several.
Yes, exactly. My specialty is doing the same dumb thing again and again and again, even though I know it. I'm an Aries, so it's like, ow, that hurts. Ow, that hurts. Ow, that hurts. Ow. So yeah, you need to have more love and faith and trust for and in yourself and believe that you are and can do everything and anything. If I can give you one thing today, if I could take one big thing of spirituality and throw it into you of love and light, that would be it. Because you are so amazing and you have so much potential, but sometimes you stop it by just saying, I can't do that.
Okay, so your whole message, what this shift is going all the way. It's like you're probably too young for Smile Tap, but it's turning up the volume on your thing. It's like you keep it at a safe 8.2 or 8.6, but turn it up to 11.
Okay.
And then everything expands. Like you're saying, that's a whole new thing. It's a whole new, it's not really, it's sacrificing your comfort level, your safe level. You're not really sacrificing. It's sacrificing the known.
Yeah. Right.
Turn the dial up to 11.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Turn it up to 11. And you asked about what the thing is that you're supposed to be doing. I think it's a creative thing.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And I think you've always known that you are an artist of some kind, performing artist, fine artist, all art. It's like with Patti, I throw it all in one big thing. It's like Patti said about our spiritual gifts. We're also both artists and we throw it all in one big thing. And I think you've always known that you are. It's just that you have a hard time having enough faith in yourself to believe that you can do it. And I'm telling you right now that you absolutely can do it.
Yep.
Oh, that made my whole year so far.
Yay.
Thank you so much for that.
Seriously,
I have
sweetheart.
chills.
So now just step into it.
Yeah.
Make it fun.
Thank
Make
you.
it a challenge. It could either, oh gosh, no, just like, wow. It's like you're breaking out. You're breaking out.
Absolutely. Yes. Do you want to tell us what it is that you want to do?
As far as creative ventures and stuff like that I've always wanted to do, I've always wanted to write.
Good.
And I've always wanted to write about a specific set of dreams that I had as a kid.
See,
that
there's the
I don't
dreamer.
really know what they were, but that's what's puzzling about them.
The dream
to me,
school will
and
help you with
it
the
just
dreams.
seems interesting.
So start writing. Start with
Yeah.
that 2 minutes a day in dream school. It's so funny. I gave you that. And then turn it into whatever, and then turn it into what? But writers write.
Yeah. It's weird that you gave her that, Patti. You'd think you were a psychic.
Wow.
Wow.
It's on my website, too, if you can't figure it out.
It's on Patti's website that she's a psychic.
No.
Oh, and also that.
Yes. Wait.
If you forget we're psychics, it's on our website.
Yes.
Um,
Who am I again?
Yeah, right, sweetie. Right. That's
right,
why you're
right,
getting
right.
these dreams so that you can share them with the world. That's part of it.
Okay.
You
Wow.
know?
That all feels so more connected now than it did before. Like,
Yay.
my goodness.
Yeah.
So again, don't think of it as sacrifice.
I
It's
have
just,
one other.
Uh,
Oh no, go ahead.
no.
Please go ahead.
No.
No.
Tell us
What
your
was it?
other.
I'm just hearing beeps.
Sorry, that was me.
Oh.
I'm doing everything at once, and I forgot one thing. I had to go whoop. Yes, tell us, sweetheart.
I had one other question, kind of more of a sentimental one, but do you see by chance anything like from my mom or about my mom or anything like that?
Your mom has passed?
Yeah. She
Yeah.
passed when I was 15.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm hearing something that sounds like a, not that your mom had a cartoon voice, she doesn't, but there was a little nickname. Was there a nickname?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to sound like Yogi Bear when I say it, but I can't say what it is. But that's what I'm hearing. Something a little, it's really fun, it's really light. And she's saying it. Come on, form. But it's cute, right? It's just this cute little, not boo-boo,
Yeah.
but it's something.
She had a nickname that she would always say in like a funny voice.
Yeah, okay.
But then my nickname growing up was Mare Bear.
Oh,
So I think that's kind of interesting.
yeah, because I'm talking Yogi Bear, so I'm saying bear. So if isn't that great? So this she is with you.
Yeah. She comes to you in
Aw.
dreams. A lot of the ideas that you get in dreams are your mom having conversations with you. And she feels like you guys are sort of writing together. And will be writing together.
Aw.
So she'll be
Oh,
with you
goodness.
when you write.
That's going to make me cry.
No, it's true. And you know, right? You've had dreams about her where you two were
Oh.
having talks. And some of
Yeah.
that is her giving you ideas
have.
for what you're supposed to write. Which I think is great.
Wow. Yeah, that's amazing.
So get the little cartoon
Definitely
voice.
gives me
be the
more
thing.
comfort.
I'm sorry?
Oh, it definitely gives me more comfort in the realm of exploring those creative areas if I know my mom's going to be there, you know?
She is.
Of course
So
she is.
Go little bear. Boo boo. Whatever that is. She was
Mare Bear.
bear bear.
Go Mare Bear. Go Mare Bear. Go Mare Bear. See, we're your we're a cheerleading squad, so we're always here for you, my friend. And you never have to worry about anything because we got your back. So keep us posted. Let us know how you're doing. We would love that. Stay in touch. And we want to hear about your writing. We want to read it when you write. What an uplifting day.
I know. This is
Such
beautiful.
an uplifting day,
Yes.
isn't it? And so many folks getting messages today, and it makes me so happy. All right, Dana, you're up next. If you're sitting by the phone, my friend, here we go. I just assume everyone's sitting by the phone waiting to get on my show. This is not like that, folks. If you want to get on the air with us, you got to text me, 818-437-0886. I call these little broadcasts Lightworkers Unite. The show is the Sheena Metal Experience. You're listening to LA Talk Radio, and we're going to find Dana, and then we're going to get her on the show. The wonderful Patti Negri is my guest, and this is what we do here. We find people, we get them on the show, and then we help as much as we can. We do a little healing, little counseling, spiritual counseling, whatever it is. What term do you like? I like spiritual counseling myself. And healing. Those are my two favorite words.
I never use the word healing, though that is exactly what we do.
Yeah.
I always like, oh, what? I don't know what I do. Again, words are just so concrete. I use session. I use counseling, coaching.
Oh, coaching.
Spiritual magic. I just do sessions.
Coaching reminds me, I don't know, I think I'm too squishy to be a coach. Coaching reminds me of like, you will be more enlightened. Come on, you can do it. Come on.
Yeah, no, I don't do that kind of
I'm not
coaching.
really-
I'm like, okay, let's make up the.
Yeah, just too squishy for that. Dana, welcome to the show, my friend. How are you?
Good evening, ladies. Thank you for having me. I'm so excited for the opportunity to communicate with you tonight.
We are absolutely loving having you here. Say hi to Patti and then let us know what we can do for you today.
Hi, Patti.
Hi,
Good
Dana.
to connect with you.
Thank you. You too.
Thanks. My question is about my mother. She transitioned in 2017. on September 13th to be exact, and her passing was unexpected. So it took, I took it hard, and of course my dad, John, took it hard. So I was wondering if you might be able to pick up any messages from my mother, Dolores, for me or for my father, John, and if you do, does she have anything to say about our house in South Carolina?
She just is gentle spirited down so
Yeah,
quickly. It's
I
just
know,
like,
she's so beautiful.
wow.
Your mama has such a beautiful,
Yeah.
serene vibe, like a hot cup of tea or a warm bath, sweetheart. Right?
I miss her a lot. I really do.
She's showing me a window in your house. I don't know what about the window. She looks in the window. She's concerned about your dad a little bit. Not like something's going to happen to him, but she's just you're real close to your dad.
Oh yeah, I mean, they were married like over 60 years when she died, and he was the first one to find her. I mean, they were living in New York, so when he came home from, I guess, a doctor's appointment, he found her on the floor.
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, and she was on life support for a few days, and then we had to take her off. So, I talk to my dad almost every day, and since they were so close, they were married for so long, I know that he misses her a lot. In fact, he is going to South Carolina on Saturday just to stay at the family house.
Oh,
for
that's
a while.
good.
Yeah, that is good.
Have him sit in somewhere that there's a window he'll recognize or know, and have him just sit in a chair or something by there. She's gonna give him some, like, a view, whether it's a literal view or in his head. It might be like a memory, because she keeps showing me a very specific window that you could sit and look out of, and it's going to reignite and just some really warm and good memories, and then kind of comfort him a little bit. So is there one window that he used to sit by or something like that, or she used to sit by? Because it's like she's...
because it was actually my grandmother's house, and she passed away a number of years ago.
Okay.
So my dad always used to say that Mom used to sit by the kitchen window, and look out and look at the squirrels chasing each other in the yard and stuff like that. So
yeah, so have him sit by that same kitchen window, and again, it's just going to bring back maybe even of his mom, or her mom, whatever, the grandparents as well as the wife. But it's going to be very comforting and soothing, and and add some healing, because that's what she wants him to do, because that's where she was concerned. But he's going to be okay. What does something yellow mean to you for your mom?
Yellow. Not sure.
Okay, it might hit you in 3 days, or maybe it won't. But she's showing me, I just keep seeing flashes of yellow, flashes of yellow. I don't think it's just, it's the sun or something like that. So ask your dad if he has a memory about something yellow, a standout. I could be anything, a picture frame, a sweater she wore, a scarf, but
okay,
it's something she keeps showing me.
Yeah.
And it's about the color, not what it is. Otherwise, I could tell you what it was. Ask him how he feels about yellow. I don't know.
Did she love sitting out in the sunshine? Did you talk to have we talked about that? Did she love sitting out in the warm sunshine?
Oh yeah, I mean, from time to time she did. She was a bit of a homebody, so she stayed in a lot. But like I said, they still have the apartment up here in New York. So they would go down to South Carolina to visit the house maybe a few times a year. They were planning to move there, my parents, but after she passed away, it got to be placed on the back burner, and I don't have any interest in moving there right now because my life is up here in New York. So I'm hoping that my dad decides to eventually move down there, but I guess for whatever reason he might be procrastinating a little bit. But
Sure.
So
in terms of the color yellow, I'm not sure what that relates
ask
to
him
yet.
or ask him to look for something at the house, or it just might be a trigger, a memory trigger. But he should get some really nice.
What if it's the sunshine?
What it could be the sunshine.
I see your mom like sitting on the porch, like outside the house, like a nice warm afternoon, just sort of being and enjoying the serenity of the warm sunshine.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see her ever doing that?
I think she might have talked about it whenever she visited the house. Because I when she was going to Dad, I didn't go with them. So, but when they came back, she would always say how much of a good time she had. But she still liked to stay in the house anyway.
Okay, well, maybe that's why the window is. Maybe the sun's coming in the window, because it was all about the window from before we even started talking. So
Okay.
Yeah,
Doesn't
maybe
sit in the
she's
kitchen.
inside and the sun's coming in the window. She's sitting though.
yeah. So and have him sit
I think
there.
the wallpaper in the kitchen might be yellow.
Okay, so maybe it's all
Yeah.
about that
Well, but-
kitchen to reinvigorate some things in him. Some again, it's going to be some closure. It's going to be some memories. It's going to be some warmth.
Yeah. It's that house. It's definitely that house.
And this will be a really good trip for him.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Sweetheart, she's with you all the time and she loves you. And we thank you so much for the call. And we will talk to you soon. Wow, she had beautiful energy, Mom.
Yeah.
What a lovely lady with fantastic energy. Sometimes when you feel the energy of people's spirits, it's kind of overwhelming how beautiful it is, isn't it?
Yeah, the whole place went.
Yeah, it's such a beautiful thing. If you want to get on with us, 818-437-0886. That's my number to text me to get on the air, and then we can put you on the air with us. We're just moving through people in order and getting through our list, and our list is beautiful, and we're talking to a lot of folks. Patti, where can people find you online, and what do you have coming up? I'm putting a couple people in our system right now.
Okay, they pattinegri.com, PATTINEGRI. Sign up for my free newsletter. I send all sorts of fun, magical things you can do.
I love that.
Of social media, please, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We've got our Antiques Ghost Show coming up next week, which I'm going to be flying in for that day. I have to tell you.
Really, you're out and you're flying in just for that
Yes,
day? Now, where are you, and then what happens, and then how are you flying in and out?
I'm filming Ghost Adventures, and but I got to be back Friday afternoon, so it's good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then you have to go back out again?
No.
Okay.
I'm back.
That's
So
exciting that you're
it
doing
is-
another Ghost Adventures.
It is.
Those guys are so good to you.
They are so good to me, and I have so much fun with them. They are such good guys. I know some people think it's a silly paranormal investigation show.
Why?
and
It's a
parts
very
of it-
popular
it's a
silly
popular
paranormal investigation
10 years,
show.
18 seasons, #1 show
Yeah.
on Travel Channel.
Yeah,
and
that's-
every time
that's
they
not too
want me to
silly.
go- no, it's not too silly. And again, and the thing about it, because I know a lot of reality is weird, it is so ridiculously legit. They will, lock me in a trunk to not know what's going on until they throw me into a house.
Wow.
They just want, everything is integrity. Everything is like, just show up at this address or fly you in here or do this. No, just tell us what's going on. Like, okay.
That's
and
awesome.
then it's a serial killer house or something. But
Right. Then there's that.
But so I don't know much about what this is, but it's going to be fun.
It's fantastic. We're getting Christy on the line right now. Christy, welcome to the show. How are you, my friend?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Great. It's so good to have you here. We're so thrilled to talk to you. Say hi to Patti, and how may we help you today?
Hello, Patti.
Hi, Christy.
I don't know how you can help me. I've always wanted to talk to you, and I'm very open to whatever comes through, I guess.
Okay.
Okay, that's always a tough one when there isn't a question. Let's
Yeah,
see.
that's
Just
okay.
pull it out of the
What's
air.
going on with you in your career?
I do not have a career. I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I'm doing school full-time.
Okay. Well, that's your career, right? Stay at the school is your career.
Yeah, that's true.
Are you feeling kind of frustrated with school right now?
Not really. Kind of bored.
Well, that's what I was going to say, bored, but I thought that was a rude word. Yeah, bored works. What can you do to make it not so boring at this point? Because I just feel like you've hit a wall with it, which I guess is where the frustration term came from.
Right. I get bored and frustrated. I would be, if I ever get bored, which I never get bored, that would frustrate me more than anything else. What is the deal? Red. What is red? It's funny, it's a color day. I'm not usually a color person, but I'm seeing something about red.
Red is the color of boredom. I'm just kidding.
I don't know. There's nothing red around me right now.
Well, it doesn't have to be a fire. It could be passion. It could be
What are your school
red
colors?
lights, stop. It could be all sorts of things.
School colors at your college?
I think they're yellow.
That was the last call. No.
Yellow and black, I think.
So let's talk about the boredom around school and what you can do to push through that. Why do you think that you suddenly have hit this boredom wall?
Oh, I'm just ready to be done.
Okay.
I've been in school for a really long time.
Okay.
So is there light at the end of the tunnel? Are you close?
Yeah. Well, I might graduate next year, but then I kind of want to go to graduate school. So.
Okay.
So then it's going to be even more school. But I mean, I love school. I really do.
How's this word if frustration didn't work? There's a restlessness in you. Is that the anxiousness to graduate? Is that what the restlessness is? To kind of get on with your career? Because remember I said what's going on in your career? Kind of nothing's going on in your career, right? So you want to get out of school and get going.
Yeah, I do feel restless. I hate where I live.
Okay.
You know, I want to not be here.
Okay.
Where I'm at.
The city or the house or apartment?
The city, yeah, because the city, because where we lived before, we loved, and then we had to come here where we're at, and I haven't been happy since we've moved here. I just don't like this area.
Yeah.
It's red. No, I don't know.
Yeah. We're going to find that red. We're going to find that. So what is the plan, sweetie? What would make you happy? What is the dream? Where are you trying to go? Because you sort of feel like a brick wall to me. You sort of feel like you're kind of in this place where you've sort of pulled in all of your anchors and oars, and you're like, this time is just making me bored. And I'm looking for some place where I can get in a little bit and move around a bit, where Patti and I can get in there and then throw some light in the open hole. What do you envision your life being? Where are you hoping to get where there is no more boredom, frustration, exasperation?
I don't know. I would like to live in the mountains, away from people. That would be my dream.
Okay.
Okay.
And does that fit with your career?
I have no idea. I really don't, because part of me wants to just homeschool my daughter, and so that would make it so I don't have a career.
Okay.
Okay. So why do you want to go to grad school if you're not
stressing
sure about career? Why is staying in school an excuse? You say you don't like school, you're tired of school, but you want to take more school, but you don't know what you want to do. It's the kind of circular.
Right. And you're going to school for something that involves people, but you want to live somewhere without people and just homeschool your daughter. So it feels like that you almost there's like a dichotomous duality
like
to
a
you.
stop sign. It keeps you from going. I'm going to get that red in there. But doesn't that seem sort of funny?
Well, I think it for me, I'm one of those people that's so indecisive.
Yes.
And it's really hard for me to make a choice. And I think that's part of it.
Yes.
I cannot make a decision to save my life.
Yes. Yeah. And honey, you need to work on getting through that, right? Because you need to make that change.
Yeah. And that you used to not be able to make a decision to save your life. But change it that you can. You really can make a decision. You make decisions every day,
Right. And just like we talked about with our last caller, a couple callers back, sort of the story you're telling yourself is, I'm bored, I'm frustrated, I'm exasperated, I'm not happy where I am, I hate where I live, I don't like school.
But I'm going to keep doing it.
But I'm going to keep doing the same thing. So if you truly are not happy where you are, love, then that you need to release that stuff from your life and bring in something that's going to make you happy. Because as I said to our lovely caller a couple of callers ago, sometimes we hold on to the things that we don't like because we're scared to let them go for fear what comes in is worse.
It's the unknown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what comes in won't be worse, honey. What comes in will be what you want if you let the universe know, sweetheart, what it is that you want.
And don't be afraid to make
No,
decisions.
I agree.
Because I see that you're one of those standing at the crossroads people, and you're afraid. Just go take one road, take another. If you're afraid to go left, because what if it's the wrong one? You're afraid to go right, it's the wrong one. Go left, jump in, dive in. And if you're going down that left path and you go, wow, the right one looked better, then you switch your path and you start going to the right. Maybe it's a little bit wigglier of a road, but you're moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take a chance
I
on
agree
something.
with that.
Yeah.
You know, take a chance on something.
Yeah.
It feels good. Trust me, it's going to be okay, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Okay, do this for me. This is your homework. I'm sorry?
Oh, go ahead.
Find one thing that you really love, figure out what it is, and do it. Just one thing. Just try one thing. Even if it's something that completely scares the heck out of you.
That's all the good stuff.
Try one thing. That's all you have to do. Will you do that for me?
Oh. Yeah, I will.
Okay. And then let us know how it goes.
Yes.
We're going to hold you to that. I want a text message. I want to know how it goes. I'm awfully bossy today. We love you, sweetheart. We just want you to be happy. I'm going to throw some extra love and light into you tonight. And I just want you to find your place, love, and just be a happy person. Because we all deserve to have exactly what we want from life, and we all deserve to be happy.
Yep.
And I know what it's like to be frustrated and not know what you're doing next and not know where you're going to go. I know. 818-437-0886. That's how you get on the air with us. 818-437-0886. We are working our way down the list, and we have taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is our 10th caller.
Wow.
So very exciting.
Ding, ding,
Two
ding,
things,
ding.
very exciting. 10th caller, always exciting. Second most exciting thing, it's a guy.
Oh, wow.
Here we go. Joseph, we're going to get Joseph on the show right now in just seconds. Every once in a while, you get a guy.
Yay.
It's fun. And, because we have mostly girls call us because that's the psychic world. But, sometimes a guy calls. Joseph, welcome to the show. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing all right. And how are you?
Wonderful. It's good to hear your voice. Say hi to Patti, and how may we help you today?
Hello, Patti.
Hey, Joseph.
How can you help me here? Want to know what's going on with my significant other, I guess you could say. It's like we're almost in a divorce, and I don't really want to go through that.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to figure it out.
You're not the one that wanted the divorce?
No.
Okay. But you knew there were troubles.
Yes, there was trouble, yes.
Were some of those troubles monogamy troubles?
No.
Not
that I know of.
okay.
Okay. What I'm seeing again is that you just I don't forget it's the passion talk. You both fell into a way of being, and you weren't individually, let alone together, doing what you want to do, follow your path. So I'd say your significant other got really frustrated going, what am I doing? I'm not happy. I'm not this. I'm not that. You can't depend on each other for happiness. You share your happiness that you make on your own.
Yeah.
And I think you guys, again, it's very theme of the day. I think you guys didn't do that. So your partner has to find their own happiness, and then they'll be that much more happy and they'll share it with you, and vice versa.
Right.
You can't rely with each other.
Right.
So they're frustrated and just figure, why am I not happy? So it must be this, because this is the thing looking right at me. But it isn't. It's themselves.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
That's true. There's I hate to use the word restless again. Maybe that's a theme for today. There's a restlessness in your significant other, right?
Yes.
It's
because she was an alcoholic. She did drink for the past 4 years that we were together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is she still drinking, or is she?
She's quitting. She's off and on. It's hard to predict right now. How she is, because I'm doing the complete, not talking to her for a whole 30 days, 60 days, until we can actually fix each other before we fix this relationship. I mean, that's how
you
I
fix
feel about it.
yourselves, not each other. You
Good.
fix yourselves and then bring that together. So again, you let her know what you need and what you want for it to work, and ask her what she needs and what she wants. And then again, you guys both find your own happiness, and then you support each other in what that is.
You know what? Because she's not happy inside of her, Joseph, she's got this grass is always greener kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Like everything that's not happening right now in her life is the best thing in the world that she wants. Then as soon as she gets it, she wants something else. And that sort of thing that goes on inside of her is what has led her to become a substance abuser, because the alcohol literally dulls the urge to be somewhere else all the time. And what that stems from, honey, is that she wants to be somewhere that's not where she is, because she has issues with liking herself.
Yeah, and it stems back to, I don't know if you know her history, something that when she was around 17 years old, did she ever talk about anything that upset her when she was about 17 years old? Yeah, that's it. Everything. So now she's relating your relationship to that, the drinking to that. So she needs to go back and resolve some of that, that about 17-year-old thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because she did tell me that when she was younger, it was I guess her mom was alive at the time, and she thinks her mom's like still there at the house that she's at right now. And I'm not too sure about that.
She is. You mean in spirit? Her mom's dead and about
in
passed?
Spirit, yes.
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 Yeah,
I mean,
she's there.
I think sometimes I think I get the empath, but sometimes it's off and on.
Yeah.
She's got to go talk to her teenage girl.
Yeah.
Tell her to get into what my favorite thing in the world, a white bath. If you find a bathtub, throw in a handful of salt for cleansing, a handful of sugar for sweetness, a cup of milk for nurturing. You get naked, because that's how you get in the bath, and let her go. Picture that young girl, the younger her, and remember what she wants to remember as a grown woman looking back.
Yeah.
And then picture the girl in front of her, that teen girl in front of her, and then she shouldn't remember anything. Just listen to the girl and see what she has to say. And she's going to see that little girl got some of it wrong, and put it on to herself and put it on to all this stuff. And she's carried that with her with it's just self-limiting misconceptions.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So she's punishing herself.
Tell her,
She's still punishing herself.
You get a chance to talk to her.
Okay. Good.
Yeah. Let us know. And you know what? Her mom, whatever went on with them when she was younger, her mom needs her to forgive her, because there was something strange that went on with the two of them. And I don't know that I should get into it on the air, but it's something she blamed her mom for. And yeah, her mom, sure, should have acted differently. So let her know that her mom wants her to forgive her, and her mom is sorry. And maybe that will help Joseph. And keep us posted. Let us know how you're doing. We have time for one more super, super quick. I hate that story, but that's all the time we have. But if you want to get on a future show, you can still text me, and I'll let you know how to get on the list for the next show. We'll be doing this again Tuesday afternoon on my Haunted Playground show at 12 noon. If you want to get on that show, text me 818-437-0886. And also Antiques Go Show with Patti and me live at the Loft Ensemble Theater in Sherman Oaks. And it's going to be on Friday, March 8th. She's flying in from Ghost Adventures to do it, people. Belle the Haunted Doll will be there. We'll be reading you, your dead relatives, your haunted objects. There's a seance. Find out more information by going to either of our web pages. Is a great way to do it. So this has got to be super quick. Yvonne, welcome to the show, and how may we help you, my friend? We're getting her on. PattiNegri.com. You can find me at SheenaMetalSpiritual.com or IamRaisingYourVibration.com. Well, we call Yvonne AntiquesGoShow.com. That's our live show. WeAreLivingWithTheDead.com. That's our web series. And the show is at the Sheena Metal Experience, is at SheenaMetalExperience.com, LATalkRadio.com. Welcome, Yvonne.
Hi, thank you.
Hi, what can we do for you, my friend?
I think that my career would be the focus.
Okay. Man, you want to be someplace different in your career, huh?
I do.
Yeah. What's stopping you, sweetie, from moving where you need to go?
Well, It's been a lot of things. I did everything, I think, the way that everybody told me that I should at first.
Okay.
And that's taken up a whole lot of years. And then I think I was afraid that I wasn't good enough to do what I wanted to do.
Sure.
And then I was kind of worried about what people would think about me or say. And now I'm kind of moving into my own.
Good.
Yay.
We love that. You have to do that, sweetheart. You have to follow your dreams. You know exactly who and what you're supposed to be, and you need to trust yourself enough to become that. You know where you're supposed to be, and you know who you're supposed to be. Patti?
Yeah. Yeah, and I do think you're stepping into it. So forgive, don't hold on to, you're still holding on to that stuff behind you, that what people told you and you shouldn't have done all that. And that's what's holding you back. It's like, again, you're dragging all that stuff with you. If you just let go of that, then your hands come forward and you've got all this new stuff coming in.
And it's a beautiful thing, my friend. You have to trust in you. Like we trust in you. You go find that thing. Text me and tell me what it is, and I'll remind you as much as I can that that's where you want to be. But we believe in you and we have faith in you, and this is what you need to be doing, sweetheart. And you know you can do it, right? And we're here for you.
Just drop the stuff behind you.
So where it is that I think I'm going and I have all this like plan is correct. I just feel like I'm like at a point in my life where I don't want to go down the wrong path again and be like, oh.
You're right on, sweetheart. This is your thing.
Yeah.
Go do your thing, babe. Go grab your life. This is your thing. We believe in you. We're sorry we have to let you go. We're totally out of time. Oh. Patti, where can people find you online, my friend?
PattiNegri.com, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Sign up for my newsletter and come see us next Friday if you're in LA.
And for more info, Antiques Go Show and wearelivingwiththedead.com to get info for how to see us on Friday, March 8th. I'm at SheenaMetalExperience.com, LATalkRadio.com. I am raisingthevibration.com. That's my movement of peace, love, kindness, and unity. And my spiritual practice is at IamRaisingYourVibration.com and SheenaMetalSpiritual.com. Thank you all for sharing with us. Thank you, Facebook Live, for being here. Thank you, Patti. You're wonderful.
Sheena.
It's the Sheena Metal Experience on LA Talk Radio. And you know what happens here, my friends? Every Monday through Friday, 5 to 7 p.m. Pacific time, we rip the veil off the human sideshow and expose those big old Homo sapiens at their most bizarre occasionally and at their most beautiful every single day. And you know it's my show, and that's true, my friends. It is my show. But what it really is, always and forever, it's your experience. Thanks for listening. Have a great night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow right here on LA Talk Radio.
Irreverent, entertaining, cool. You're listening to LA Talk Radio.